Here are 5 strategies that you can apply immediately to improve your money mindset. Having a bad relationship with money can stand in the way of us building wealth and getting rich. But this can be so subtle that we don't even realize we have a bad relationship with money. So in this video, let's go through 5 strategies that are easy to apply so you can set yourself up for financial success. I have applied all these strategies myself, and it definitely helped me to build wealth too, which is a multiple 6-figure net worth by now, and especially the last one helped me a ton. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Sophia, a doctor from Germany, and I love to talk about money and also building wealth. So let's start with the first one, and that is focus on the good things. When I was beginning to analyze my own money mindset, I realized that oftentimes I saw money through the lens of cost. Like, oh no, now I have to pay for this and now I have to pay for this, and not another bill in my mailbox. But this thinking or this perspective had me associate something bad with money. You know, like something I was forced to do. And instead, I think we should focus on the things that money allows us to do. And by allow, I mean that in a positive sense. So focus more on the positive, and this can be really small situations like, for example, when I'm sitting in a cafe, maybe with a friend or maybe just by myself, I'm just reminding myself that it's money that allows me to sit there and to have a coffee and spend time with my loved ones. And it's simple positive psychology really, but by focusing especially on the things that you enjoy, it can make a real difference of how you see money. Number 2 is carry it with you. One of the first things I learned on the path to financial freedom is to always have $500, or in my case euros, in my wallet. And I heard that from not just one source but several different successful business people. So always carry money with you. I have a separate part in my wallet, so not the part where I keep the rest of the money, but a separate one. And there was always 500 euros in there. And the reason why this is helpful is, first, you learn to be comfortable around money. Because if we want to build wealth, we have to get comfortable with having lots of money. And this practice is a great way to start. You also learn to trust yourself around money, because the single purpose of this pile of cash is to just have it there to train your money mindset and to not spend it. And that will signal to your mind that the money is safe with you, and you don't try to get rid of it immediately by spending it. This practice also helps with fear, because fear is a negative emotion that we often associate with money, like the fear of running out of money at an old age, or the fear of losing money or of being robbed. And by carrying money with you, you kind of learn to let go of that fear and also learn to trust the world around you. Of course, if you happen to live in or travel to areas in the world that are really unsafe, like not just you think it's unsafe, but it really is unsafe because, you know, the numbers prove it, then don't take that risk. It's an unnecessary risk. Leave the money at home. Safety goes first, always. And of course, another nice side effect is that you always have cash with you in case you need it. I remember we were eating out at this one place once and we couldn't pay by card. And none of the other people had any cash with them except for me. So cash can come in handy even in times of card only. And then in case I spend the money, I fill it up afterwards immediately. And in case you want to hear more about tips and tricks like that, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. It costs you nothing and it helps me out a lot. Thank you. Number 3. Pick the right storage. So in the last few weeks, I have been watching a lot of videos of Andrea Ali here on YouTube, who's a makeup artist from Paris, and she makes videos about makeup tutorials and makeup in general. And one of the things she said that stuck with me is that it's important to have a nice package of your makeup so that you really like pulling it out of your pocket or, you know, just use it every day. And I thought that was a beautiful argument, and I think we can apply it to money as well. And we can do that by keeping our money and keeping our cards in a nice wallet. You know, a wallet that we associate with something beautiful. Maybe it was a gift from someone we love, or maybe it's just a beautiful design. And then we lead to a positive thought every time we take out our wallet, and then we associate these positive feelings with what's in the wallet, so the money and the cards as well. And this also nourishes our relationship with money. I, for example, love this wallet very much. I love the color, I love the texture. It's pretty big, so it fits a lot of stuff in there. It's not my only one though, because it's so big it doesn't fit in smaller bags. Anyway, let's continue with number 4, and that is celebrate. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Atomic Habits by James Clear. In case you're not, it's a book about how to build habits and how we can achieve huge results by actually doing only very little steps, but on a very, consistent basis every day. And one part of the, let me call it physiology that habits are formed is a reward. So we will avoid actions where we feel punished, and we will repeat actions where we are rewarded. And that is why we should always celebrate financial wins. If you have hit a milestone like a savings goal, celebrate. If you started something new, maybe a new investment, celebrate. Or if you hit a milestone in net worth, also celebrate. And may it ever be so small, like getting your favorite cake or going into your favorite cafe, or maybe take a wellness weekend. I don't know, something you enjoy and that you associate with reaching the milestone, and then this will motivate you even more to keep going. And you can also reward me by giving this video a like if you found this helpful so far. And strategy number 5 is your beliefs. Now, I told you in the beginning that this was a huge thing for me, so to question your beliefs about money. Because when I dug really deep into, how I think or how I feel about money, I discovered that a little part of me felt like I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve to have a lot of money. And the underlying emotion there was guilt. And guilt is a very negative emotion, and it's not a good thing to associate it with money. To find beliefs like this, it sometimes can help to look into your past. Was there something that people said to you or did to you that led to a certain belief about money for you? And also, are there emotions around money today that are still present? And to become aware of this is the first step. And then the next step is to find evidence that it is not true. In my personal case, I think it was a mixture of, a lack of self-esteem, that I let it have the effect on me that it did. I think it might also have been, a little part of a culture of envy, and also beliefs of other people that they projected onto me. And in the end, none of this had anything to do with me. And there was also no reason to let this hold me back in, what I want to achieve or what I want to do with my life. So yeah, that's kind of how I solved this and still keep solving this. I would love to hear if you have had experiences or realizations like this as well. So please let me know. If you want to dive deeper into money beliefs, I have a video where I go into detail about the different steps, and I linked it for you here. By the way, I also have a weekly newsletter where I write about realizations like this and also tips and strategies about personal finance. If you want to sign up, it's completely for free and you can cancel anytime. There's a link down below in the video description. Thank you for watching this far. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.